The biggest lie in martial arts is something almost everyone has heard, whether you're a beginner or a seasoned practitioner, that you need big muscles to be a great fighter. People think that only the strongest, most muscular athletes can truly excel. We see huge guys in movies tossing opponents across the room and smashing through walls, and we start to believe that's real power. That's what it takes to win. But true martial arts isn't about muscle. It's about understanding, movement, balance, and using your opponent's energy against them. It's about being smart, adaptable, and aware. I've seen it countless times. Someone with impressive strength tries to force a throw, relying only on their power, and ends up failing miserably. Meanwhile, a smaller, skilled person uses perfect timing and refined technique to send them flying almost effortlessly. The secret isn't brute force. It's knowing how to move mountains with a pebble. It's about leverage, precision, and reading your opponent. Forget what you think you know about strength. Real martial artists train their minds and bodies to work together, not just to build muscle. Power isn't just about lifting weights or having big biceps. It's about how you use what you have, no matter your size or build. Today we'll explore a different kind of power, one rooted in intelligence, timing, and connection. This is the essence of martial arts mastery. This is the power that lets anyone, regardless of size, master the mat. Stop believing the lie. Open your mind to what's truly possible. Start learning the real art. Discover the truth behind martial arts and unlock your own hidden potential. In Judo, flashy throws get all the attention. Big lifts, dramatic slams, but the so-called weak throws, like Sasae-Tsuri-Komi-Ashi or Ouchi-Gari, are often ignored. People think foot techniques are minor, just setups for real throws. That's a huge mistake. These throws attack balance, not strength. A 200-pound man on one foot is more vulnerable than a lighter person standing firm. It's not about lifting your opponent. It's about removing their foundation. These techniques require timing and precision, not muscle. When people fail, they blame the throw, not their approach. The throw isn't weak. The understanding is. Imagine pushing a stuck door with all your might, your muscles tense, your focus narrowed to the task. You're determined to force it open, convinced that sheer power will get you through. But if that door suddenly gives way, you stumble forward, completely off balance, caught by surprise, and unable to control your momentum. That's exactly what happens when you rely only on strength in martial arts. You become so focused on overpowering your opponent that you lose awareness of the flow of the match. You become rigid, predictable, and easy to counter. Your movements are telegraphed, and your intentions are obvious. Using strength against strength is a losing game, even if you're stronger. When both sides push, progress stalls, and neither can advance. A stiff body can't adapt or react quickly. You lose the ability to move with speed or change direction when needed. Your opponent feels your tension and knows exactly how to counter you. They can sense your next move before you make it. True martial artists are like water, yielding, adaptable, and unstoppable. They flow around obstacles and use their opponent's energy to their advantage. They blend with force, redirecting it instead of resisting. This allows them to turn defense into offense in a split second. Muscling through a throw often leads to stalemate, especially against bigger opponents. Size and strength alone can't guarantee success. Strength is useful, but if it's your only tool, you're limited. True mastery comes from learning to combine strength with timing, technique, and awareness. On the mat, one trick is never enough. The best martial artists adapt, improvise, and use every tool at their disposal to overcome any challenge. If strength isn't the answer, what is? Enter Aikido, a martial art that's less about overpowering and more about understanding. In Aikido, the focus shifts from brute force to harmony, from clashing to flowing. Aikido's principles can transform your Judo or any martial art. First jewel is circular motion. Move in circles, not straight lines, to unbalance your opponent naturally. Instead of meeting force head-on, you guide it around you, making your movements unpredictable and fluid. Second, irimi, or entering. Step into the attack off the line and get close, right into your opponent's blind spot. By closing the distance, you take away their advantage and create new opportunities for control. Third jewel is Aiki, or blending. And don't fight force, join it, redirect it, and use your opponent's momentum. When you blend, you become part of the movement, not an obstacle. Like a matador guiding a bull, you lead their energy past you, turning their aggression into your advantage. These ideas, circular motion, entering, blending, aren't just for Aikido. They're universal. They can elevate any martial art from Judo to karate, and even help in daily life. They teach you to defeat force without using force, to respond with skill and awareness rather than tension. You stop seeing your opponent as an obstacle and start seeing them as a source of energy, a partner in the dance of movement. This is the key to unlocking the true potential of every technique, making your art not just effective, but effortless. Be smart, not just strong. That's the real art of Aikido and the secret behind its enduring power. Let's see these Aikido principles in action. A big person grabs your shirt ready to push or hit. Instinct says, pull back, but that's a losing game. Instead, blend with their energy. Accept the push, use circular motion, and pivot. Step forward and to the side. Irimi, getting close to their body. Suddenly, their strength works against them. Their momentum throws them off balance. Their grip becomes a liability as you lead them in a direction they can't control. You're not fighting their arm, you're controlling their center of gravity. From here, any throw is effortless. You're not lifting, you're directing their fall. This is how a smaller person can control and throw a much larger one. It's not magic, it's physics and psychology. Let's revisit Sasae-Tsuri-Komi-Ashi, often dismissed as a weak throw. The usual approach, pull hard, create a tug of war, and fail. The real secret, use a gentle circular lead, invite your opponent to move with you, blend with their resistance, feel when they're lightest on their feet. Guide their energy in a spiral, drawing a circle with their body. As they step to regain balance, place your foot where theirs needs to go. Irimi with your foot. Perfect timing, not strength, is key. The result, they fly over your foot. The throw feels effortless. You're not forcing them down, you're completing a circle. Sasae-Tsuri-Komi-Ashi becomes a powerful, graceful technique. This is Judo elevated. Ouchi-Gari is another throw often misunderstood. The strength-based approach, push hard, try to kick the leg out, and end up in a wrestling match. Instead, use Aikido's mindset. Move your opponent in a small circle, lead them, feel their rhythm, harmonize with their movement, Aiki, guide them to take a bigger step, committing their weight, enter smoothly, Irimi, guiding their upper body in a circular, downward arc. Their weight leaves the leg you want to attack. The reap is now a gentle hook, not a forceful kick. The throw is silent, smooth. They seem to melt to the ground. This is the difference between fighting and leading. With Aiki, Ouchi-Gari becomes elegant and unstoppable. We're taught that power is external, muscle, force, gym numbers, but real power is internal understanding, timing, connection. This kind of power grows with experience, not age. It's the great equalizer. Anyone can learn to control and throw someone bigger. The mat becomes a lab for physics, not brute strength. Your mind and sensitivity become your greatest weapons. Train to get smarter, not just stronger. Practice feeling balance, moving in circles, yielding instead of resisting. It's hard to go against instinct, but the rewards are immense. This mindset applies beyond the mat. Solve problems with intelligence, not aggression. True power is the ability to harmonize and lead. We have challenged the myth that only strength matters. We've seen how Aikido's principles, circular motion, entering, blending, transform judo throws into unstoppable tools. Anyone, regardless of size, can master this art. Take this perspective to your next training session. Lead, don't fight. Use timing, not muscle. It will feel strange at first, but every failure is a lesson. This path builds a strong body, sharp mind, and calm spirit. The goal isn't to break your opponent, but to understand and control them. This philosophy can change your life, not just your martial arts. Handle conflict with grace and intelligence. Turn confrontation into connection. The journey continues. Stay curious and remember, your greatest power is between your ears.